Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my lid with MAC's Painterly Paint Pot. And that is just to prevent creasing throughout the night and to also make the shadow really pop. I'm also going to apply a little bit underneath the lid because I will be applying some shadow under here. Okay. Now I'm going to first start with this NYX pencil, the Slide On Glide On. This is the pencil I've been talking about a lot lately. It's jet black, and all I'm going to do is just draw right here on top of the lash line, focusing just on the outer part of the eye, because that's where you want the darkest spot to be. Then I'm also going to apply a little bit of NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk right in here because I really want my inner corner to pop. Now, let me just blend this out with my finger. Just like that. And then I'm also going to take my pencil brush, Sigma E30, and I'm just going to kind of blend out the top of this liner. Just like this. And I'm going to flick this out like that because I want this look to be kind of dramatic since it's New Year's. So this is like a good brush to kind of flick out this outer corner right here. So then I'm just going to do that and blend this out right here just to get that whole area started. Just like that. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little bit of MAC's Fix Plus, and I'm going to spray it onto a flat shader brush like this. And then I'm going to use Half Baked in the Naked palette, and it's the gold one. It looks like that. Now, hold on one second. My dog barking. Okay, sorry. My neighbor just got a go-kart for Christmas, so he has been riding that thing like crazy. So anyways, I'm just going to pat this on, and as you can see, when you use Fix Plus, it kind of makes it like metallic. You can even use water too if you don't have Fix Plus. So all I'm doing is just patting this on all the way from the inner corner in. Just like that. I really want it to be very... So that's that for the gold. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the black, and I'm going to take my pencil brush again, or actually, sorry, I'm going to take my big fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to first dip it into Naked. Okay, just wanted to make sure I was recording. And I'm just going to blend that up on the top of my brow bone. Just right here to the inner third of the eye or the middle of the eye. And then I'm going to take Buck, which is the darker brown, and I'm going to kind of go right inside the crease. Just like that. And you can even take a smaller crease brush like this MAC 217 and take a little bit more Buck and blend that into the crease before you add your black. Now, I pretty much never use this black right here, which is Creep, but I thought it was good for this for New Year's because it does have some shimmer in it, so it can be fun. So we're going to use Creep. And I'm just going to barely tap it in, because as you know, I'm sure they are very pigmented, so you don't need a lot. And I'm pretty much focusing on where I place the liner. And when I get to the outer corner, I'm kind of making circular motions and blending inwards. Now again, all I'm doing is I'm just flicking out the outer corner. Let me move my camera. Okay, so I'm just going to continue blending right here and flicking outwards to the end of my eyebrow right here, and also blending into the crease. Okay, then I'm also going to take this little e.l.f. Crease brush. It's so nice and fluffy that I just love using it. And it's so nice and soft, surprisingly. So I'm just going to use that to buff everything out. And flick it within the eye, about inside the crease. You don't really want to take it into all the way, just kind of halfway in pretty much. Okay, just like that. Now I'm going to also go back in there with a little bit more gold, because sometimes it gets a little lost in here. So I'm just going to tap that on a little bit more. Just like that. Yep. Okay. Now let me get my sponge. Okay, so here's my trick. All you need is a little sponge like this. It's like a little wedge, and they sell them at Target. You can get them in like a big pack, and they just look like this. And all you're going to use is you're going to use the square tip. There's like it's used for, but I'm going to use this little part right here. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to place it at the edge of my eye, and once you go up like this, you kind of clean up this space right here. And you get a nice straight line. Just like that. It's such a great trick. So you just kind of clean up all the rounded mess that you had out there. So basically you're just lining it up with your lower lash line, and then you're just blending it upwards to clean it up. And then just clean up the outside right there. And there you have it. It's a nice shaped outer corner. Now if you want to make the outer corner a little bit darker, you always can. And just go back in there with the little pencil brush. And now that you have your nice shape, you can kind of follow along with it now. Just like that. And if you want to add a little bit more right here, you can. And then you can just blend that out again. I like to go back in there with a little bit more buck and really blend that in there. So you can see the brown peeking out. Just like that. And then for the highlight, I'm going to actually use this palette, the Urban Decay Midnight Emergency Kit. Owen actually got this for me for Christmas. So it comes with a little lip gloss, and I'm actually going to use the Midnight 15 right here as the highlight. So I'm going to use a fat brush, and I'm going to just tap this on underneath my brow. Just like that. Blend it into the other colors. And then I'm going to also put some on the tip and place that in the inner corner of my eye. Okay, now for underneath the lid, I'm going to take a little bit of Smog in the palette and just connect that right here just for a little bit more definition. Taking Smog, and then I'm going to take Dark Horse and also blend that in there just like that on the outer corner, and then I'm going to dip it into Half Baked again and focus that right here all along, not the inner corner but just kind of the middle of the eye. Blend it, and then I'm just going to take the big fluffy brush and blend that like that to clean it up. Now for concealer, I'm using this Hard Candy Heavy Duty Concealer, which is seriously heavy duty, no joke. This is no joke concealer. I am using that much concealer, like it's probably even too much, and I'm going to place that here to clean up all that area. No joke, it like can go on for days. It's just like a serious concealer. That was like the perfect amount. I've been playing with this stuff for a while now and I cannot seem to get it right. That was a good one right there. Okay, so I'm just gonna blend that out a little bit. Just like that. Now, last thing, I'm gonna use eyeliner. And I'm using my L'Oreal Liquid Intense or whatever it is. So I'm going to do that and then I'll be right back. I'm going to apply some mascara. I'm using Voluminous False Lashes and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to apply these Ardell lashes in 110 and I will be right back. They're so weird right now. Okay guys, so for highlight, I used my favorite highlighter now, which is the MAC Carefree Pro Longwear eyeshadow. And for blush, I used Tarte's Wonder, which is the Amazonian clay blush, which looks like that. So pretty. Figured a nice pinky color would look nice with this. And that's it. Oh, lipstick, I used NYX Mega Shine Lip Gloss in Natural. So that's it. For the eyelashes, I used the Duo Glue typical, application. So yeah, so that's it. And I hope you guys have a wonderful New Year's Eve and stay safe. Make sure there's a designated driver if you're going anywhere. If you're not, stay home and have fun and do fun things with the kids so they can be participating in some kind of festivity for New Year's. And that's it. So have a happy New Year, guys. Thanks. Bye.